Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back to the Solo Survivor experience. Just me, Rita, and a wonderful stone shack with a roof. Well, with a ceiling but no roof. And honestly, you got to admire the game's beauty sometimes, man. It's always nice just to turn off all these and just have a look around. Look at it. There is a lot of detail in certain things. Look. Obviously, I'm playing in 1440, which helps massively. I think it looks amazing. But yeah, welcome yourselves back, guys. I hope you're all well. We, in the last episode, built our first major defensive thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do this. And I think I'm going to also get rid of that. So we're going to get rid of this one piece here. I'm going to get her to do those when she wakes up. So she's in position to pretty much deconstruct everything when she gets up. So we'll queue all that up. And I'm actually going to expand this by one. Here. I'm going to move the tower over by one. I want it a bit more. Oh, look at that. You just can't make it up, can you? Oh, it is what it is. That's fine. We could just make this one wider. That might work. So I think I'll do that actually. And we'll have to get those in there anyway. Because just looking at it annoys me in my face. So, do I even want that? Or do I kind of do want that? Because we're going to need for the extra turret anyway, if we get to that point. There's no harm, and it's just the one tower will be offset, I guess. We'll go with that, though. But, guys, thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate everything you do for me, all the support, all that jazz. It really, really is. We're getting a few more trees to get this part done, and we do need a little bit for the backup as well. So, I am going to go ahead, not the bushes. We want the trees, and I'm just going to grab a whole bunch, actually. We're okay for stone. And all of this is good. I don't think there's anything else we need at the moment in there. We got up to 5 electronics, didn't we? And we are 47% on those. So I'm going to allow her to just cut those down. And then I am going to tell her to come and do a bit of research. So at the moment, she's very, very happy. Actually, you know what? Come and do construction first. I'm going to leave those trees for now. There's no real reason to kind of do them, actually. So I think I'll cancel those and also the fallen trees for now. Get rid of those as well. What's she doing now? I'll let her do that one tree and then I'm going to tell her to come and craft some electronics. So I'm thinking we may as well continue leveling up her crafting to make it a little bit quicker. So level 4 at the moment. I'm going to get one lot of electronic done. And then we're going to say a little bit more research, I think. Should be absolutely fine. She'll need to come out here to grab the metal. By me destroying that, though, we are, in fact, not okay here. Let me just see for a second here. If I go ahead and destroy these out. Maybe that piece there, that piece there. Make this thing wider. And then I copy these guys in and just kind of do that. And then we also copy in those. Yeah, I think I'll let her do that. We'll get that a little bit done afterwards, I think. Get all that kind of built up ready. And then I'll get some more traps in there. And that means we're central on this at least. But yeah, we're good. So 1 degrees outside. Day 29 of the 2nd year. So that's what, 60, 70 days in or something. So not too bad. Hold on, 49, yeah. 78 days in, I believe. That was 49. Is there 46 in here? I can't even remember now. Anyway, another electronics done. So that makes 6. Beautiful, and then we'll get her on a little bit of research. So it is midnight, actually. I should probably send her to bed. And then when she gets up, we'll say, eat some syrup. And then come and do the lovely honours of this right here. We'll get all that sorted, and then I can get those in as well. Before we know it, guys, we will be on to the turrets. Ah, man, it's so long to do, doesn't it? We will be going laser. It's 50 power, so we're going to need more electronics for more power. And I think first things first will be another battery. Admittedly, they'll be on a circuit, but that'll probably compensate having 2 charged batteries. 1 sensor with 1 turret should be good to get us going, I think. The only reason I'm doing it is I'm concerned about when flyers attack. Even if it's a small amount with just 1 person, it's going to make all the difference. Because ground troops, we're pretty good with this now. And if it's multiple big boys, they've still got to try and get onto this, then destroy this. So it's going to take some doing for them to get round to that, I think. So always the way to look at it, right? I'm going to copy in one of these, and I'm actually going to say I want it in line with that. We're going to have to change our shape a little bit, actually, aren't we? I think I'm going to have to move these guys over. That's okay, though. You've kind of got to do one at a time, unfortunately. But that's all right. Rita, once you've done that, do you want to move a trap? Maybe construct those guys as well, just so we're defended. I'll let her do that to get a bit of happiness in there. There's no harm in that. Get this bit sorted out, and then we can move back to kind of over here, getting the research done, all that sort of stuff. And for each one she moves, I should be able to move the next one over. And then I can kind of queue up that as well. And then get the next one over. There we go. That should be all of them. But I'll bring her back to that as well. If I was being perfect, I'd go one more out on that, I think. Oh no, I don't think you can ever fit one in based on the shape, but that's fine. That'll do. That'll do. Although, you know, by having that wider, actually, I've just realised that does cause us problems with this, doesn't it? So that does actually mean we'll need to move these out. And then the flamethrower area becomes a bit of a problem. Got some hungry pests, and she did do a bit of scavenging. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do then? It's very counterproductive, but I'm going to revert that change. Sorry, guys. It's just not... It's not ideal because of the flamethrowers. Right? That kind of defeats what I was trying to achieve, actually. So that's okay. I'll get rid of those, though, when... Rita, can you come and do that now, actually? I don't really care for you scavenging right now. I mean, it is dark, so she's going to do things a little bit slower. I have just wasted some time by doing that, but it's alright. Should be able to... Rita, don't appreciate you disappearing without finishing. Thank you. I'll let her go to sleep, though, definitely, so she can carry on there. And we'll just bring that over. And then I should be able to deconstruct these ones, and we'll be back to where we were. Traps will be a little bit offset in there. That's okay. I can move that one over. And, 24 on the aggressive, eh? Okay. They're all small, I'm assuming. Yep, so not concerned at all about this. That should be more than flamethrower fun that deals with that. 1 AM. Can I get her up to quickly build this fence, though? I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to get her to come and do that real quick. She should be more than fine to do that before they get over. There we go. So that make sure they do path correctly. So there is a little gap there where the flamers can... but actually don't reach. It's always been the case. I don't think it matters too much. I can't actually... We'd have to physically move them over and then do that again. That's fine. A spaceship crash, it looks like they're now fighting something, potentially, because the numbers are going down. That's alright, though. We'll leave them to kind of do their thing. Let's draft her up, and let's test out the new tower. Obviously, it takes a bit of a while to get up here. But I think it gives her wider visibility, as you're seeing there, look, because she's going up, but she still can't shoot across to this. Although, it looks like she is already shredding them, so that's cool. Appreciate the non-miss, that'd be wonderful. Any you can get, that's great. Small bugs, though, they will die instantly to the fire anyway. I think we got more than enough traps, actually, anyway. But yeah, she's killing them all before they even get a chance, isn't she? Yeah, there you go. Fire just rips through them. Come on. Let's go 3x. Get her to shred all of these out. And there's the old equipment complaints right there. We'll undraft her. What is it then? That could well be. I think that's the helmet now. Yep. 45% is the number, isn't it, I think? Alright. Well done, Rita. It's -1 at the moment. So, got the new thermals, isn't she? I think we're going to need to craft a hat of some kind. Although we'll leave it. I think it doesn't really have a debuff. It's just kind of letting you know at the moment. I'll let her finish that before we get back to this as well. Oh, another pistol. That's awesome. So that pistol is great because we actually only have 40% on this one, which is amazing. So yeah, let's get back to this research. We really, really need to get this turrets on. So 48%. That's a huge scavenge. And worst case, we could break that down. We could break the other one down maybe for a power cell and a CPU. That might not be a bad play. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to swap the pistol and see what we get for the other one. It's just metal, so no, not worth it. We'll keep that in there. It won't go bad then. Swapped it now, haven't we? It's fine. Might just let her potter around doing a little bit. So she's doing a little bit of crafting, which is good. Hungry Pests are still doing their thing, but what are we, halfway? Not quite halfway to level 5, but that's okay. And then we just need a bit of food variety for her. So at the moment, we may need to get cooking going at some point. So all we've got, I've just noticed, no meals. We've got 50 berries, so 5 meals there. I think it is time, if we can, to get a quick harvest on any of these. There's one there that we can kind of get. So I think I'll force that before it goes bad. Because actually, we need to think about the winter here. So definitely need to grab all that. I've just forgot about that. Although worst case, we are sitting on a bit of grain, so we can obviously make some porridge. No problem at all. But I don't want to waste time cooking. That's the thing, isn't it? I'm also going to increase our metal now to 80. I'm going to slowly bring... Actually, let's just go straight full to 100. Let's copy that as well. We'll get a second one on the go. I don't think there's an issue with that. And then I'll kind of just mirror the other one. Well, we get a lot from that. Holy crap, that's a lot of berries. We're getting 30 per bush. They were going to go bad anyway, so we may as well. Let's get this ready to be mirrored as well. And I'll probably kind of just tell her to do that, actually. So once she has eaten, I'm going to say smelt alloys for scrap. And smelt alloys for scrap. We'll get 2 lots going. We may as well get this in and ready, because we're going to need a hell of a lot. Especially for all of our items. And we've got 600 scraps. We may as well. It's not too bad of a job to get sorted. I think I am going to let her kind of potter around doing things, though. Although I really badly want those. How many of those? I think she... What have I got this? Until 50. Alright, it's time. I'm getting her to handle a little bit more. So the first lot come out. Rosano did a job. And we are on 60% of the turrets as well. I think I'm going to put in... one more sneakers as well, and I'm going to allow her just to kind of crack on with some crafting, because we still need it leveling, don't we? And I think so let's just check the activities. It's always going to go crafting, which is these ones, before it does tailoring and assembling. So tailor will always be after, because we hit 50 on that, which is good. And then assemble will be over here. But that's more than fine, I think. I'm going to get, as soon as she's done appreciation, I'm going to force her back on this as well, and then I can get her to kind of finish. Yeah, we can get to finish the sneakers afterwards as well. They're 58%. I think it's worth doing. I can deal without these guys temporarily, I think. But the shoes you definitely need. Is a bad debuff for not having the shoes on. Alright, send her to bed. Almost forgot. It's 2 AM. We got to 65%, so not too bad. Still going to take a little while. I really want to get one up, though, this episode. That is the plan. We need a turret up. Before we do any further, let's look at... So, we've got 6 electronics. So, I'm going to get a second battery now. I think that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to have to... I'm basically got to prep before we get onto those, haven't I? So, I'm going to get that constructed nice and early so we've got it. Then I'm going to say 1 lot of craft of electronics. Actually, you know what? Do that first. Let's see where she's at. I think she's okay. And then I'm going to say, drink a coffee. And then I'm going to say, craft an electronic here. And then we're going to get back on that. I don't like having, like, no electronics in stock, if that makes sense. And then I'm also going to need to get her to do these guys as well. Tempted to put 1 small stockpile, actually. Which I think is a great idea right there. And this one, once built, is going to have the metal on it, right? I'm going to move this to, let's go there. And then I'm also going to move that over to that as well. And I'm going to queue up all of these. And the reason for this is so that I can have that set to just metal, right? So I can say no, where is it? No metal alloys in either of these. And then once she's done, we'll get the metal alloys in here. That makes sense, right? There's less traveling to craft up the electronics and the CPUs and all that jazz as well. I don't think I can't remember now. Do we have 3D printed components? No, we don't. Right, I'm going to force her to eat some bush fruit and then go back to this stuff, actually. But she's going to eat on a blinking feet and then go back to that. It's getting late. You'll have everything done then. And there's the metal in there. Perfect. How much can that hold? That's better. Store here first, actually. And we want none of these apart from metal. That's it. So Store there first, then allow it to go over here. That makes perfect sense. Then we can also allow it on here. That's actually a really good one. I forgot about that. So we'll get that one going. 72% though, I'm going to send her to bed in a moment. But I think... I'll let her do that, actually. But let me just figure this one out. I think the coffee's still good for 11 hours, so she'll have that. I'm going to get her up playing darts. And then maybe craft another electronics. So, that's already charged because of the electric. So that just gave us a huge rip on that. Battery optimization would be huge now as well. We're always in a pretty good way here, though, because you can just control absolutely everything she's doing here. So, get another electronics done. That'll take us to 3 more. I think I want another wind turbine. Maybe another solar panel. That should be more than enough, though, with our thingies on. Yeah, I'll get her back on those. Let's... what do I want here with batteries? Let's get... Gonna need the motion sensor. And you know what? It's so good because we can have it up here. I'm gonna go pretty central with this thing. And then the laser turret just next to it. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. See, if you go down there, it's not as far. You may as well go up here. So I think I'll have it there. And we're going to need some kind of power pole coming to the edge of that, aren't we? So let's bring that there as well. That should reach. I don't know whether that's going to act as a room, actually. It may well do that. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we might be able to get away with not even having that. Let's cancel that. I think that should be fine. Let's get her to come and construct that, because I want to change that to a different thingy. That's one of our CPUs gone now. We did get flare shielding early on, didn't we? So that's good. So active circuit 2. I'm going to get her to change that one. And then I'm going to allow her to eat afterwards, as she was going to do that anyway. And then I'm going to force a coffee into another craft. I'm not too concerned about getting the turret first. We need to make sure we've got a good supply of everything else. I need some backups of electronics. Especially if we're going to get one more of these. I think one more of these is the best play. Solar panels cost a little bit too much early on. I think I can fit... Yeah, let's just plonk it there. We'll get a build in that afterwards. And an animal migration. Right, if we still got some leather, we've only got 8. We could probably do with killing one quite far away. Yeah, we won't bother them. Rita, you're a legend. That's going to be crafting 5 as well. Boom. Look at her levels, man. So good. I'm going to allow her this walk. So first thing tomorrow then, we're going to force the smelt to get some more metal. I'm going to then get the building on. You go up one, thank you. Going to get that constructed, and then we are going to go... What do we want next? I'm going to get those trainers finished, because I think she started them. We're good on fuel. We're good on most things, actually. It's just getting more electronics. I think we probably do need to get onto the salvage next. And I was going to wait on the bot, but that's going to be our quickest way to get the electronics, I think. Get rid of that migration as well. Let's maybe go on to a salvage then. Tell you what, let's go coffee. Then salvage after that. So that should be good. Yeah, she was a quarter of the way there, so we'll have those shoes ready as well. I don't think we had a pair, did we? Nope, we're good. Oh, we just hit a tachyon source as well. So there's our first tachyon radiation. So, God, that ancient language and stuff's going to take forever to research. I forgot about all that. Definitely need these bots up and running. There's the trainers, though, which is fab. Let's just check if she's hungry first. So she's drinking. So I'm just going to stop her before she does that. I'm going to go get a food. And then I'm going to say salvage afterwards. So she is good to go. You may even peak euphoria during that. Oh no, the food variety is a problem. Got to be time that we probably cook some food here, but we're going to have to eat this bush fruit anyway. I don't think any of this is good for salvage now. It's too cold. We're about to hit winter, as you can see there, so tomorrow, I think, becomes winter. Now, once again, we're not going to need the temperature stuff anyway, so it's minus outdoor. It's actually colder inside than it is outside, weirdly. I wonder why that is. Well, it's irrelevant. She's good for... Oh, 1 CPU, that's good. She's good above minus 16 either way, so... Again, she disappeared, though, before doing that, which is annoying. Let's get the furnace handled, and then let's go back to salvaging again. I need to keep an eye on her and then force her to not bring stuff back as well. I'm only going to do it for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to send her in. You know what? With it getting dark, we've started it. That's good. It's halfway there. Let's go get some more research done. 79%, so definitely coming along. It's going to be our longest one ever. Oh, man. AI cores, though, we are going to be able to actually craft them. So that's 3 days as well. So let's get that one queued. I'm actually going to take away the power cells. 3 days is a lot better, but 10 electronics plus 2 CPUs for an AI core. Is that right? 3 CPUs. Holy crap. Well, that means we need CPU assembly, don't we? There's no point. We need it in that order, I think. That's fine. I can just queue that myself anyway. You don't have to wait for me doing that, do you? So let's get her to bed, though. And then what we'll do, the moment she gets up, let's say, once again, eat bush fruits, drink a coffee, go and salvage. And then once you've done that salvage, come and research automated turrets as well. And thank you for the beautiful music. Oh, baby. All right, up into the berries. Let's get it done. What's next? Coffee. Then we're over here. I'm going to hold... I'm allowing one, actually, before I go into the research, aren't I? So I'll leave that going. I was wrong on the 1 day as well. It was actually 2. Mine is 6 outside. And our indoors are matching as well. There's medium thermal on these, but it's weird that it isn't a little bit better at least. Worst case, though, is we can get a little heater in here. I think I might just keep forcing her over here, actually, once she's done. Like that, look. Oh, that's big. Rather than doing that, Rosano will come and grab those. You carry on salvaging. That's actually really good. 10 meals. That gets rid of our variety issue, doesn't it? And then we've got an attack. So small mantis and 3 overgrown. Still pretty straightforward attacks. It's the overgrown take a little bit of a beating, but they're not too bad. So, yep, once again, not concerned with that one. Would love some electronics, please. Please. I am going to spend the electronics on the AI cores, I think. It's 2 AI core to a bot, isn't it? We've got so much research to do to get to that point, though. Power cell. Oh, man. Alright. Did you bring those food over yet? Don't tell me you didn't bring that food over, Riz. Oh, no, you did. Allow her to eat that, then. And for night time, can you... Ah, she's doing it. Nice. I'll leave her to kind of just pot around then before I grab her. There we go. Right, time to get in your tower, my dear. Eureka. The Tower of Doom. How much power is that thing using? Just 6, actually, to have that on. That's not bad at all. I know we can't do anything about it until our turret's actually up. 3 big boys are in, though, early. It might make sense to actually get one floodlight just on the front of this as well. I think that's probably important. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think she's going to shoot much outside of this, is she? So actually, that's not a bad shout at all. Do that. Let's speed it up, though. I reckon we'll be alright. None of these are even going to get in, so I am going to leave her to kind of do that. Go on, go into the fire, baby. There we go. Make life easier for my friend Rita. Because it's dark and she's missing. We'll let her go to bed, though. Oh, no, we won't, actually. You know what? I'm going to let you appreciate, and then I'm going to tell you to build that, and then we're going to sleep. It's going to take a little bit longer, but that's fine. I want that done, and then I can get this switched to Circuit 2, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll get this one on Circuit 2. That'll help us, because being drafted for that long is a bit of a waste of time. And we're definitely going to need a power pole now for that one, and there's no problem with having that there. I feel like the most productive way of trying to get these early electronics, though, is going to be the salvage. So we need to keep doing that. I'll do it in that order, and then we're going to get that one done. So I've got a few things queued up. So we've got relax with coffee. We've got eat some bush fruits. We've got salvage, and then hopefully building of that as well. Here's a beautiful coffee. The best thing in the morning. And she's full. I think we're in euphoria territory here, although she's a bit anxious. Problem is, coffee classes as... No, she's done the decoration, even though I need to relax a bit. You've just got out of bed, you've just had a coffee and appreciated something. Give me that. Right. Never been so alone. Right, we really need electronics, please, game. Come on. Another CPU's okay, but we actually need 2 more if we want 1 bot. plus 1 turret. Come on, electronics. Electronics. You know you want to. Mech core, eh? I like... Right. I know... Because, look, climbing on the roof to put that in, that's hilarious. Because the mech cores are so rare, or the chance of me getting another one, it might make sense for me to dismantle that. That's 5 CPUs, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, guys. Don't hate me for it. I know. I just don't see us using the mech core as much as that would pretty much outlast every single attack. That 5 CPUs is incredible. So that actually gives us now... Oh, yeah, so all we need is the electronics. We've got the power cells as well if we wanted to get a sniper. All that sort of thing. So, there we go. Tilted floodlight is ready to rock and roll as well. So I think what I'll do... Let's just check. Rest out. I'm going to let you eat. Then you're going to play darts. And then you're going to do a little bit of research here. Because I think we're almost there for this turret. And we're on 84% actually. So let's just get that out of the way. It'll make me feel a lot better. That does mean we'll be able to switch these up and not do CPU assembly first. There it is though, there's the light mech. If we get another one, maybe we do it. That's like a sign, but hey, I doubt it. So rare in this scenario. Here's the Euphoria though. Boom, get it done. Right, I'm going to tell her to go to bed. But you're going to get that finished when you get up. And that's all you're going to do. Alright, 4 in the morning and our friend Rita is up and on the research. Come on, get that 92. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get one straight away once it's in, though. It's not going to be powered, is it? And once that's set up, I reckon the turret plus the flamers, I might even be able to keep her in here working, as long as the attack is over here. Might not be able to do it for the back bit until we get, like, some kind of wall up. Got a cold as well. It might be worth us getting a wall around the back to stop them kind of coming this way. Although our turret is going to be able to reach them as they're coming round. I don't know. Because that does reach there. 207. I think that's probably a good idea. So, because I want to be able to keep working, right? So if I kind of like the berry bushes, though. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'm more than happy to do that. Let's go wooden fence. Let's bring it up to... Going to cost us an absolute fortune, by the way, in stuff. We don't need a gate. What I'm going to do is actually demolish that one. I'm going to copy that once it lets me. Where are you going, Rita? You're salvaging. I think what I'll do is get her to do that first. Then you can do the smelting. And then you're going to finish this. Then we need to cut down some more trees. So let's grab these guys here. And then the fallen tree. We won't do that yet, though. The turrets are about to finish. But yeah, the idea is to stop them trying to push through this, and then we'll have the turrets ready here. And we shouldn't have to worry too much about the back part. I can keep her working in here. Because we don't want that being a problem, do we? And let's get a laser turret. These have some serious range, though. We could... You know what, if we're being sensible, machine gun turret has like the same distance. It's kind of annoying where we've got the thingy though. We can have it here. Let's go there. Go machine gun turret. That should be fine. We don't have to do lasers, right? As cool as the lasers look, the machine gun turrets sound better. What are we on to next then? So AI cores next. That's a 3-day research and then 3-day for CPUs as well. Got the flat cannons and stuff. We could go into the other stuff here. I don't think we need any of it, though. No, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave her today to do whatever she wants to do. We got disturbed sleep from Rizano there. I am going to let her do her thing, so... Let's just see how efficient she is on a normal schedule, activity schedule. I haven't got it on anything. Pretty sure she'll just end up handling... Although there's not that much to handle, so she will go and construct this maybe next. Or the fence, and then cut those down. We'll see. Could be pretty close to getting this Euphoria again, though. Tempting to force her to drink a coffee, though. She's already relaxed, so that's irrelevant. Okay, she's gone to construct then. That's okay with me. Get one of these in. Like that. We haven't got the wood for that one, so I need to get that sealed off actually before the next attack. Gonna keep handling. The metal's good, I'm happy about that, but I do need this kind of done. Let's get all this kind of chopped up, please. Old equipment, what's this now? I think we need another good luck charm. I might change that now, I don't know if that's needed. We could swap the shoes and break those down, and then we need some kind of helmet too. Not a helmet, some kind of hat. So, if we're being sensible for cold tolerance, we'd go beanie, but if we want a bit of both and not have to worry about it, we'd just get a baseball cap. Get a baseball cap, because why not, right? And what I'll do is untick synthetics. There's no need for us to use synthetics. Not that we have it. I might say no to leather as well, actually, on that then. No leather. Just cloth. We've got plenty of that. I've never been so alone. Yes, that is true. Put it in there first. No. There's still not enough wood, so... Although Rosano's going to grab it all. I think we got about 200... No, we got 150. It says right there. Duh. But there you go, just one session there. That's going to cut down most of our bushes. We'll have a little bit of berries there. But I am anticipating that next summer we might have the bot up. I don't know. It's going to take quite a few years to actually finish, I think. Which is cool. Definitely want to get my hands on some more electronics though. And if we... So you were saying, how do you look into one of these? Because I don't want to dismantle them all. You know what I'm saying? You were telling me that you can look at all of them? It doesn't allow that. Like, there's no way of me physically looking at all of those. You know what I mean? Oh well. But I don't want to break all 6 down. The turret didn't get built by us leaving that because there's too much building to be done. We need more cutting. We are completely out of trees, getting pretty far out now, so we probably should potentially make sure we've got some. Fallen trees are fine to grab as well, I find. You get 10 per, so no harm in that. Grab those as well. That should be main priority, this being built at the back, so have a look here. Right, let's go. When she wakes up, we're going to say coffee, bush fruits, choppity chop. We'll get that one done first. Then these guys. Stay out there until all of that is cut. I know I was leaving her, but that'll do. That'll do. Day 40 though. Almost full 2 years. We are expecting flyers in year 3. Sometimes get them in year 2, I've noticed, but I've never had them before that point in about 18 to 20 playthroughs, so usually year 3 onwards you get the flyers, especially in normal. The other stuff, the ground stuff, can come whenever. I have had, actually, maybe I have had them a little bit earlier. I'm not sure on that one, actually. You have to let me know. Think back if you've had them before year 3. Late year 2, I think I've had them. Like around now, when you only get like 5 or 6. I guess you can. We're not that far into accustomed flyers. They say flyers obviously being the biggest one, the scariest attack, isn't it? Because the damage output. I envision once this turret goes in, though, the attacks will increase again a little bit more. So we'll see. Rita, can you do that one first? Then you can get back to your fence over here. Get all these kind of done. I'll just randomly click and get them all queued. And then hopefully she'll be good. We can get back on to AI cores. No, actually, we'll get on to this. I'll change it. I need to remember to change her shoes, actually, as well. We'll get that done. Here comes the turret. Here comes the turret, baby. I think I've noticed as well, I haven't got carpet on here. So before, without a roof and stuff on it, we used to have an issue where you'd need to have carpet outside as well. Only 10 small scarabaei. What? Are we playing Chaos here? What is going on? That's way smaller than I thought it'd be, guys. I won't lie to you. So I'm going to test my thing now and see if I can just leave the turret to kind of do its thing then. Getting pretty late, though. Building at night's not always ideal. Let's get that on control circuit 2, and let's get Rita doing that one. Then you can... where's the emergency ration? There we go. Get her doing that, so we're not draining power at least. That should be alright. It might be a problem where I need to extend the barrier around to this side, actually. I'll definitely put a gate if that's the case over here. Still tempted to put a gate back here. Although you should come out the side here to get to these. That should be okay. Rita, you're a bit far out there. I want to just... Might see if I can send her to bed. You know? Let's see. It's only 10, so we may as well test it. It's only a small attack, right? Let's see what happens if I don't. Let's see if they still come the correct way. They are still coming the correct way, which is awesome. I think I still double check and put the fence there anyway, just to make sure. But our turret will do light work of these once they're into the zone. Oh, yes. You can't see the ones in the traps, though, so we will have to just kind of leave them to bleed out, potentially. But turrets are strong, so they're going to bleed out either way, aren't they? So worst case is the fire will do it. There we go. So we were able to let her sleep through that, which is awesome. I'm going to force her to change her trainers now. And let's go into the happiness meters here. Did eat beforehand, so let's get her to drink a coffee. Then, what do we want to do? That's been done. Let's force the construction. And then let's get these AI cores done. I'd like to get normal meals done. And then we won't even need to worry about harvesting and things like that as well. And that, I think, is going to take us our bot. So we need the AI cores, then 3 days for Blinken service bot. I think, I'm not sure whether you can salvage AI cores, though. That would be maybe a good idea. Do that. Let's do salvage instead, just in case you can. Still going to complain about this. We need to get that cap done as well, don't we? Not cold enough to warrant worrying too much, so let's go sew baseball cap afterwards. Let's pray for... Well, AI core would be the absolute perfect, but I don't know if you can get it from these. I don't recall whether you can salvage them or not, so we'll see. Scrap metal. Okay, we'll take that anyway, because we do need it. We got 114 metal ready. And there we go. We'll get her on the baseball cap. I think that's sensible, and we'll break down the synthetic helm. It means we'll have less thingy, but the cold tolerance is so good on the synthetic helms. That's actually going to take us into a bad position. I might keep that on, just in case. Oh, we can swap it. If there's a... I won't break it down. That's what I mean. It's going to help crafting as well, so perfect. Right, we'll get rid of that, and what we'll say is... Rita, can you put on the baseball cap? Sorry, I know you're eating. And finish your previous meal in a moment. Alright, she decided to go out and do a quick chop. I think that was the last one. There's one up there as well. We've got 167 spare, so let's actually cancel those for now. Well, we've got one more salvage on that one, and then we're going to have to keep going further afield. We've got one over here. There was a couple that dropped a little bit further away as well. I think having the bots obviously is going to make all that a lot easier. But very happy with getting this turret up. That's so good. I feel like pretty much we can take on the world right now. I think, Rita, you need to go to bed, though. I think I am going to do a good chunk of forcing research now. So that'll be really ideal to get the AI cores done. Alright, hit by a meteor rain. I'm not concerned about that one. That's probably one of the better disasters. I've never had that break anything at all. So that's fine. I don't know whether to get the scavenge or just keep her on that. I think we just keep this going, don't we? Makes perfect sense. Let's see what she can get to. Alright, she's saying she's anxious, so I'm going to force a play of darts and then straight back to it. Only got to 16%. Should get rid of the anxious thing. Perfect. I'm going to start forcing a little bit of grain porridge here as well, guys. That's going to keep Euphoria going even more, isn't it? These are going to last a long time anyway, the berries. Under a roof, 36 days. I'll kind of alternate, so I'll give her like a porridge, then a berry. She only really needs to eat once a day, which is pretty cool. Don't know why you're taking a walk up there, but that's fine. I'm quite happy with her cooking before bed, actually, so let's do that. And then what I can do is set her, once we've got the grain porridge, because it gives her a big boost, the cooking, is what I'm thinking. Interesting cooking is plus 20, man. You can hit the Euphoria temporarily. And then what I can do is say, I think I'm going to stop with the syrup now. There's no real reason for that. And we'll make sure all cooked meals are allowed to be eaten. The other there, emergency ration. There we go. So I'm going to get that. That's plus 6 for the thingy there as well. I think in this little slot, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the usual here. And I'm going to get a small storage box there. And this is going to be deselect. We're going to say just medicines in there. And then I am going to turn off the medicines on these two. And are they off there? Make sure they're off on everything. They are. Just to free up a little bit more space. I'm noticing my shelving is getting a little bit stacked. So that's fine. Get all that put in here. Now, antibiotics do require refrigeration now. Under a roof, though, is 2 years. So it's pretty good. I'm going to let her kind of do her thing while she's in U4. It should go light in a minute, and that should help with this. She'll be doing that quicker. This salvage is the last one on that, and then it's disappeared. So I think we'll go straight into the AI cores after that. The salvage takes a lot longer than scavenge, doesn't it? It is leveling her physical at least, though. I'm tempted to force a scavenge whilst it's still the morning. Hey, 8 electronics, you absolute legend. Yes, that is so good right now. Right, I think I need to also say, let's have... Right, she's getting hungry, so let's go eat grain porridge, then back to research. This is going to give her a good buff, I think. There we go. Quick meals +6, and then 8. Lovely stuff. We're good, we're good. Alright, 35% on the AI cores as well. That's just jumped. I don't remember it being that high. I think we're going to have to get some kind of jacket on the go. It probably wouldn't hurt to have some kind of synthetics done as well. As far as tops go, though, our best bet... We do have a jacket, don't we? Might be worth, for the sake of this, putting it on. But we're kind of countering it all anyway, happiness-wise, with everything else. So, where are you going, Rita? No point going out there and doing that. You're too far away. Just stay there for now. It's dark. Did pretty well today, 46%. So I think we're going to hit 48 potentially. That'll be good. I am going to send her to bed in a second though. Alright, so it's going to be a case of bed, coffee, bush fruits, research. That's the order. We've now got 11 electronics, 6 CPUs, so I'm quite happy with where we're at. That means we're satiated on our craft task here for now, and we are prepped and ready. That means we are going to be able to craft 1 AI core. So 1 AI core will make a service bot. We'll need some more electronics for that. So it costs 10 electronics plus 3 CPUs to make one. So 4 CPUs in total plus 15. So 4 CPUs and 15 electronics makes a service bot. We've got the CPUs, we're 4 electronics shy, and we will have the AI core from the 10 we produced. So that's good. Oh, I didn't say eat that. Oh, now you're eating some berries after the porridge, you psycho. Alright. Obviously, you already had the porridge in mind. Alright, we've just dinged Euphoria again. Beautiful. She's an absolute beast, you know. She is an absolute beast. I don't care. She is so good, man. I'm still not convinced that any skill can increase the intellect 1 speed, though. Manipulation just says crafting, cutting, and construction. Self-destruct alert. Those would be so good to go to. Need to have a look. I also want to go to that, but we'll need to wait for some kind of thing. That's the ancient language as well. We definitely need to grab it. But we need to go on the expeditions to unlock the orbital radio too. Oh, there's so much. I might go ahead and just do this then, the tachyon. I'm not sure whether we're due an attack, but we do have the turret, so I'm okay with her being left behind to do that. Yeah, let's let her just go through the night. We'll risk it. I can't remember whether we're going to get attacked. That'll probably be the last thing we do for the episode, though. I'm not sure. Going for quite a while. I think I've got to change a plan for this one. Bone Crusher. Cool. We discovered a bird. I'm tempted to actually go over here with our sensor instead. Up there is not doing much for us, so kind of blocking if we want to get some turrets. So I'm going to move that down there as well, our sensor. That will make a lot more sense. But yeah, unlocking the Bone Crusher, which is a bird. That's fine. Not anything we can do at the moment. You're almost there. Could be the ancient language. Ancient language is 5 days as well, isn't it? I found the remains of the ancient ship. Yep, ancient language is... Let's have a look. I know I always click into here, but that is, 5 days. Holy crap. Sorry, but no good. Get yourself back, Rita. The Rita just hit Euphoria whilst out on her ventures as well. Look at this. That's because she's flying. Captain Awareness. Good that we have the ancient thingy now. We are going to need to obviously spend some more time on these expeditions. I know whether to set a pre-thing of have this just so it's there, like 60. I think that's fine. Obviously, she's not going to do it at the moment anyway, so it's always good to have it there. Gonna let her kind of just do her thing. We could pray for more electronics. That'd be ideal. Come on. I think we need 100 per of each metal as well. Oh, fuel's good. 72 more fuel. We will take that. I've just realised we're going to need a fair chunk of wood spare for the, what's it called as well. So I probably will go back to having those set to cut. Loads of trees down there, just quite far away. I don't want to go that far to get them. If I'm honest, these are obviously a lot closer. That should do for now. I think we need 100 in total for the thingies. We need spare for repairs, and then we also need 200 metal alloys. So you know what. So actually, let's go to 200 there. I don't mind that. Alright guys, that is going to be where we end this one out though. It is 49 days, not 46. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. Honestly, it's a massive, massive help to the channel with your likes, comments, all that jazz, and just watching and helping me out as I grow. But yeah, if you aren't subscribed, do consider that as well. I hope you're still enjoying it. As always guys, I hope you have a great day. We will see you in the next one.